Hey everyone, we are back and better than ever. I have a pretty long story for you today, but it's a really good one. We have entitled aunt and cousin throw a fit when I'm too busy to do cousin's makeup, then proceed to steal my jewelry. If you didn't already know, I'm doing an Amazon gift card giveaway, and all you have to do to enter is be subscribed. Without further ado, it's story time. Entitled aunt and cousin throw a fit when I'm too busy to do cousin's makeup, then proceed to steal my jewelry. So a bit of backstory. Ever since I was 15, I've been working at my nice aunt's drag club, performing and helping out as a waiter or waitress. And most of the family on my mom's side is pretty okay with it. Entitled aunt is my dad's sister, and despite him running out on us when I was little, she still invites herself over to family events. Her daughter is an absolute nightmare. She's been suspended from school countless times for bullying and has no respect for anyone. At the time I lived with my aunt, my mom lived out of town, so it just meant I could still work at the club. And my mom and I had, and still have, a really good relationship. And the cast for today. We have me, your fabulous narrator, who avoids conflict at all costs. We have my mom, amazingly supportive and a great human being. We have a nice aunt, also a great human being, who takes no one's shit. My mom's sister. We have the entitled aunt, a literal hellspawn, which is my dad's sister. Entitled cousin, horrible, spoiled little brat. 16 with no respect for other people. And then we have another drag queen and one of my best friends. We'll call her Pamela. Now on with the story. It was your typical day at the club. The girls and I had just finished performing our family-friendly show, and I figured I'd help out in the restaurant for a little bit and talk to the families who had come to see the show. The club has a bar area for when it's open at night, but we're also open for a few hours during the day and put on some family-friendly shows. A lot of kids in our area want to see a drag show, but due to them being underage, they aren't allowed in the club when they're selling alcohol. It's all going good, but one of our little regulars, an adorable 7-year-old, we'll call her Lucy, runs over to give me a hug and talks to me about pretty much anything, from the show to school to whatever show she's watching at the time. She's super sweet, and when I'm finished helping out, she takes out her My Little Pony makeup palette and asks if I could do her makeup, if I'm not too busy. I agree, she's a really kind and well-mannered little girl, and I do her eyeshadow and blush. I can see her staring at the lip gloss I'm wearing. It has glitter through it, and without hesitating, I apply the lip gloss, from a new and unused one, and tell her that she can keep it. Lucy is ecstatic and thanks me, running off to show her mom. I smile to myself and head back to work, not realizing that entitled aunt and entitled cousin had stood and watched the entire exchange. They'd invited themselves to come and visit the club with my mom. As I'm cleaning up some of the tables, entitled aunt comes over and drops my makeup bag in front of me. I don't know what she wants, so I just look at the bag, then back to her. The dialogue is a bit blurry, so this is a little paraphrased. Entitled aunt points to entitled cousin. Her. Makeup. Now. Me. I'm sorry? Entitled aunt. Entitled cousin wants you to do her makeup. Sometime today would be nice. Me. Sorry, entitled aunt, I'm busy right now and I don't use my makeup on other people. This was partly a lie, but I have severe OCD about my makeup and infections and stuff, so I only do people's makeup if I've washed the brushes first, which I hadn't at this point and was too busy to do. Entitled aunt. That's a lie. You did makeup for that other little gremlin, so why can't you do it for entitled cousin? Me. That was Lucy's own makeup, and she asked politely when I was on my break. Entitled cousin. Mom, make him do my makeup. Me. Entitled cousin, I'm busy right now. If you want, you can go and get your makeup kit, and I'll do your makeup when it's not as busy, okay? The restaurant is pretty busy by this point. Entitled aunt. Don't you dare talk to my child like that. Yeah, how dare I talk to your child politely? She wants her cousin to do her makeup. You're so kind to kids you don't know, but not to your own flesh and blood. Entitled cousin. You're such a bitch. This is why Uncle didn't want you. She pushed my makeup bag to the floor, scattering my makeup everywhere. At this point, Pamela comes over to find me picking makeup items off the floor, whilst entitled cousin stands there laughing, and entitled aunt just smirks. Pamela kneels down and asks if I'm okay, and I just nod. She stands up, looking like she wants to smack a bitch, and turns to entitled aunt to say something. I know entitled aunt isn't worth the hassle, so I just grab Pamela's hand and shake my head. Pamela mutters something about entitled bitches, then offers to take my place in the restaurant while I take my makeup to the dressing room, in case entitled aunt or entitled cousin try anything. Entitled aunt follows me all the way to the dressing room, entitled cousin in tow, and yells at me for being selfish and not caring about family. I ignored her. It was kinda like in Jurassic Park, you know, when they stay quiet and don't move to get the T-Rex to leave them alone. I was kinda hoping the same thing would happen with this creature and its hellspawn. Oh boy was I wrong. They followed me into the dressing room, entitled aunt still screaming, while entitled cousin wandered around looking at all the clothes. I kept an eye on her. She has a history of stealing. Entitled aunt stops screaming when her eyes fall on a jewelry set on my dressing table. It's a silver necklace and earring set with my birthstone, and has a message engraved in the back of the necklace. This was a gift from my drag mom who had moved away the year before, and it meant a lot to me. Entitled aunt, look entitled cousin, this'll go great with your prom dress. Yes, this little brat was still allowed to go to prom. Entitled cousin, running over, let me see, let me see. Me, that's mine. It was a gift and it's really important to me. If you want, I have some jewelry that I don't wear anymore. She can have that if she wants. Entitled cousin, no, I want that one. You never give me anything. Entitled aunt, entitled cousin's right, you know. Besides, you gave that other girl some of your makeup. Why is this any different? Yeah, because a lip gloss that I have about 1 million of and an important gift are totally the same. Me, I have loads of lip gloss. This is a gift that means a lot to me. Besides, Lucy is a polite little girl that didn't demand anything, whereas entitled cousin has been acting like a toddler since I told her I couldn't do her makeup. Entitled aunt, don't you dare insult my daughter. It's just a stupid necklace that some transphobic slur gave to you for acting like a damn clown. Me, no, it's a gift from someone who, unlike you, encouraged me to be myself and who treats me like family. She's not getting it. Now you two are going to have to leave the dressing room. Only staff are allowed in here. At this point, entitled cousin and entitled aunt look at each other before entitled cousin starts heading towards my wardrobe and starts throwing my clothes around. I shake my head and go out to get nice aunt, mom, and security. They show up and eventually get entitled cousin to stop and try to convince her to act her own age. My mom apologizes profusely for allowing them to invite themselves to visit her, which isn't my mom's fault. I tell her it's okay, and we talk for a while. Entitled aunt and entitled cousin have been escorted to the restaurant area, where nice aunt is calling them a cab. Mom helps me clean up all my outfits, and as we're about to leave, I notice it. The necklace and earrings are gone. I wonder who could have taken them. At this point, I'm so pissed off. I've dealt with enough of this crap. I stormed into the, thankfully almost empty, restaurant area and demand that entitled aunt gives me back the necklace and earrings. Entitled aunt, don't you dare yell at me and accuse me like that. Me, I have had it with you two. Give it back and get the hell out of this club. Entitled cousin, it's not your club. She sticks her tongue out at me. Nice aunt, off the phone now. No, but it is mine. Where's the jewelry? Entitled aunt, he's lying. We don't have it. Nice aunt, yeah, OP doesn't lie. I believe her over you. Now where is it? Entitled aunt, entitled cousin deserves it. She's been getting good grades in school. Bullshit. And she needs some nice jewelry to go with her prom dress. It's the least he could do for breaking her ankle. Context. 2 years before this event, entitled cousin had raided my wardrobe and started trying on heels. I told her not to because they were too high, and in an attempt to prove me wrong, entitled cousin wound up falling and breaking her ankle. Guess I was right then. Me. Listen, honey. There were still some kids here, including Lucy, so I couldn't swear at her. I offered you different jewelry, and your kid acted like a spoiled little brat about it. That was a gift, and if I don't get it back, I'm calling the police and they'll get it back for me. It's not my fault that I work hard for the money I get and I can buy myself nice things. Maybe if you stopped scamming the government to get benefits, then you could afford to buy entitled cousin her own damn necklace instead of stealing mine. Nothing against people who are on benefits because they need help. Everyone needs a hand sometimes. But entitled aunt was pretending she was unfit to work because she shouldn't have to deal with scum every day. Entitled aunt looking at my mom. Are you gonna let him talk to me like that? He's selfish, disgusting, and, well, just look at him. Why would you keep that clown of a son in your life? I'd have disowned it a long time ago. Real mature, entitled aunt. My mom. You know what? We're done. How dare you sit and talk to my child like that? Give her back the jewelry and get the hell out. Entitled aunt is in total shock that someone took my side over hers. Entitled aunt, fine. She slams the jewelry down on the table, thankfully not damaging it. We'll take the other ones then. Me, what? Entitled aunt, the other jewelry. Me, no. You had your chance. There's no way in hell you're getting it now. Entitled cousin starts crying at this, and entitled aunt goes on a rant about how we don't treat her with respect, which lasts until their cab shows up. At this point, I have an idea. I run back into the dressing room, grab the jewelry I would have given to the entitled cousin, and run back out into the restaurant, just as entitled aunt and entitled cousin are getting their coats on. I call Lucy over and hand the jewelry to her. She was reluctant to take it at first because it's so pretty. Are you sure you don't need it? I have plastic jewelry at home. She is the sweetest little being ever. When I assure her it's okay, she hugs me and thanks me, promising to make me a bracelet as a gift in return. Once Lucy's mom had thanked me and left, I look over and give entitled aunt and entitled cousin a sickeningly sweet smile as they start to leave, looking pissed. Pamela, who had been watching the entire thing, made a comment along the lines of, "This is what you could have won," which didn't make the situation any better, the two of them getting visibly more angry as everyone giggled at Pamela's comment. Nice aunt has since banned the two of them from the club. My mom doesn't speak to them anymore either. Last I heard, entitled cousin had been kicked out of 2 schools, never got to go to the prom, and entitled aunt was just as nasty as ever. Lucy and her mom are still regulars at the club. I got my homemade bracelet from her and wear it on stage a lot. As a summary, aunt and cousin throw a fit when I don't have time to do cousin's makeup after seeing me do makeup for a nice kid on my break. They then demand my jewelry, a gift, and try to steal it when I offer different jewelry instead. They get banned, and nice kid gets the jewelry they were too snobbish to take. That concludes this wonderful story with a nice ending. Let me know in the comments below your favorite part of the story, or if you've ever experienced anything similar. I know I haven't uploaded in a while. I've been figuring out college stuff, but I think I got it under control, so more videos should be coming out. Make sure you're subscribed so you can see the next video, and you'll be automatically entered in to win that Amazon gift card. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.